Well, today I want to talk about another book by Clement Salvadori. You might remember from a previous book review, I covered No Through Road, and it has a bunch of his writings from a lot of his travels, and this one was broken down geographically, so it covers things like when he traveled in Afghanistan, in Mexico, up to Alaska, and those different trips that he took, and he wrote about them and compiled them into No Through Road. 101 Road Tales by Clement is essentially a collection of columns when he wrote for Rider magazine. So he's similar in sort of his purpose and writing to Peter Egan, who wrote for Cycle World. Clement has his column and wrote every month or every other month in Rider, I can't remember which. And this is a collection of those put in here. And you know, if you're familiar with Clement already, then you don't really need to know anything more other than to find yourself a copy of this and definitely put it on your bookshelf. He is witty and insightful, definitely has a bent for travel, but he also covers, you know, just other things motorcycle. So it's just a general lifestyle and culture of motorcycling, you know, talking about things like in this, here's a column I just opened up to called The Generation Gap. And he sort of the difference between young guys who may have been sport bike guys versus old vintage motorcycle guys. And so there's, you know, things that have to do with just all aspects that somebody who is into motorcycling would understand. And that's one of the things I like about Clement Salvadori is that, you know, he is somebody who absolutely loves motorcycling. And if you're at all into motorcycling beyond just something as a utility, you know, but it's more of a passion of yours, you will probably enjoy taking the time to read some of his writings and, you know, see for yourself. You probably find some online. I imagine Rider magazine is still out there for those who want to go and, you know, probably find his columns and maybe look up and just do and read some of the stuff. But you know, it's really, for me, I really like having it on the bookshelf. I don't have to go anywhere. I just pull the book and read. And the nice thing about them too is that it's not as though it's a journey that he took from here to there where you need to read it from front to back. It's one of those things where you can simply open it and decide you're going to read a column or two, if you will. You know, just be more casual about your reading time. You know, if it's, you know, in the morning over coffee or something, you just pick it up and read it for a bit or something. You don't have to worry about, you know, where you left off or always having to start at the beginning and always reading all the way through the end. So that's kind of nice. But very, very good writing. Fantastic. One, you know, national treasure. You know, Peter Egan's probably my number one because he was my first introduction to culture and passion of motorcycling. Clement Salvadori sort of, you know, carries on from that because I became a really big fan of Rider magazine. I just thought it was a better rounded magazine for my style for many years, and so I really enjoyed reading his stuff. So 101 Road Tales by Clement Salvadori.